In Banana Split, when a scheduling error forces grieving photographer Peter to share an apartment with the rebellious Alice, their weekend together becomes unexpectedly transformative. As the two Asian Americans navigate New York from Chinatown to the Hamptons, Peter confronts his sister's death and his own invisibility, while Alice grapples with family secrets and a recent breakup. Banana Split is directed by Walter Kim, and this is his directorial debut, and Banana Split just debuted at the 2026 Dances with Films Festival. I often hear directors say that if you get the casting right when you go into pre-production for your film, then you've done most of the work already. And definitely in this film, Alice played by Jessica Chang and Peter played by Min Gu. I can't imagine anybody else for these roles. They bounce off each other so well, even though this is not a romantic film. They bounce off each other so well. They have such great chemistry, and the excellent script by the director Walter Kim, combined with their performances and the excellent black and white cinematography, combines to make a very entertaining, funny, compelling, emotional film. Peter's sister has recently just passed away, so he has to go to her apartment in New York to sort out her things before another person moves into the apartment. And while he's doing that, Alice, played by Jessica Chang, she comes to the apartment. There's been a scheduling conflict and she is ready to move into the apartment today, so they decide to share the apartment for a few days so Peter can sort out his sister's belongings and Alice has somewhere to stay. And they're very opposite type of people. Peter is very much a closed off, sort of introverted type guy, and Alice is a very extroverted, rebellious type woman. So at first, especially Peter, he's a bit off put by her personality. But slowly as the film goes on, they get to know each other and they really do have nice chemistry as the film goes on. It's quite a funny script, and I did laugh out loud quite a few times, especially because the humor is mostly at the expense of Peter when Alice is making fun of him. And the film is called Banana Split, but probably a more apt title would have been Banana Peel, because as the film goes on, we slowly get to learn about these two people. Like, the film is basically just set in the apartment or on the streets of New York, in like Times Square and in various cafes and restaurants, as they spend time together throughout the weekend, and we get to know them over the film. The characterization in this film is excellent. As I said before, Peter is given over the death of his sister and like his identity as an Asian American man in America, and Alice is a little bit more far advanced. She's kind of accepts who she is, but she's just broken up, gotten down to her same-sex relationship, and she says she's over it, but is she really? And she hasn't told her parents that she hasn't come out to her parents yet. So both Peter and Alice are dealing with quite a bit in their personal lives, and they both use each other as someone that they can talk to. And the film also deals with a lot of serious subjects: the nature of being Asian American in America, the stereotypes, expectations from that your parents and what they want you to be. And so they both really relate to each other very well, even though Alice is from a Chinese background and Peter is from a Korean background. They both share a lot of similarities. And to offset a lot of the heavy dialogue scenes, there's quite a few amusing set pieces throughout the film, such as when Alice and Peter are at the restaurant and they have to steal some food, and when Alice and Peter break into a house. So there are several humorous set pieces to offset a lot of the heavy dialogue scenes throughout the film. I give Banana Split 4 stars out of 5. I highly recommend checking out this film if you get a chance to see it at a festival near you. The two central performances by Jessica Chan and Bingu, they're really a fantastic chemistry, they're fantastic, and the script by director Walter Kim is very funny and emotional and very engaging, so I definitely recommend checking out this film, Banana Split. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Banana Split? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.